Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Janie. If you're new here, I talk about all things cute, whether that's Squishmallows, Squishables, Build-A-Bear, Loungefly, Sanrio. Anything that's cute is going to end up on this channel. If you like that kind of thing, don't forget to like and subscribe because it definitely helps me out and I very greatly appreciate it. Last week we talked about Kuromi from Build-A-Bear. She's a cutie pie. Today we're going to stick with that Sanrio Kuromi theme because I am unboxing a whole case of blind boxes. So these are the Trick or Treat series. So I have 6 right here. There is a chaser, so we'll see if I get lucky to get that chaser, and I'm just excited to open these up. Typically I buy them individually for Miniso, or I'll buy 2 or 3. It kind of tends to add up a little bit, but that's generally where I get my blind boxes, or from the little vending machine from the Skyview Mall in Flushing, Queens. If you follow me on Instagram, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I do a lot of reels where I am unboxing blind boxes of all kinds. It's kind of been my new obsession, so don't forget to follow me there for additional content. Now we're gonna just jump right into this. I'm so excited. So starting off with the first box, we have Kuromi with a little sparkly pink heart, as well as a striped dress that have some heart detailing on it. She's really cute. I love the matching bows, and it's really interesting that this was released so far in advance from Halloween. I'm assuming there's not a direct correlation with Halloween. It's just the name of the box is like Trick or Treat. But I would have loved to see this closer to Halloween just because it's my favorite holiday and I am literally so miserable right now in these summer months. She's winking and she has blush on her cheeks. Sometimes with any Funko Pop or blind box figure, there are imperfections in the paint job, so I will be pointing those out if I see them. The next one is Kuromi with some werewolf paw accessories on her hands. It's actually really cute. She has some stars on her ears and the blushing cheeks as well. The paint job on this one is fine. It's actually really good. Thankfully, these figures are just high quality. Like, they're higher quality than the blind boxes I used to get from Hot Topic. The only ones that I feel like are superior above all are the Earl Rose set. I mentioned them a couple times. That one, I feel like the quality on those is out of this world. Like, it's so, like, they have such a good weight to them, and the paint job tends to be a little bit more consistent. These are a little bit smaller, but still just as good. I definitely enjoy these more than the ones that I was picking up from Hot Topic in the past. The werewolf one is cute, but not my favorite. So the third figure has a lollipop. I don't really love any of these longer kind of accessories because there's not a clear way of putting them. You just kind of have to lay it on the arms, and it is prone to falling. Of course, if you're gonna have this on a shelf, then it's not gonna be an issue, but as I was taking promotional pictures of all of these, it was kind of like tumbling around everywhere, and I'm not gonna be able to hold it still for too long in order to show you, so that's why I'm gonna show you the close-ups instead. But this Kuromi features a big purple bow with stars, the blushing cheeks, and this is one that does have minor imperfection right next to her right eye. It's a little bit smudgy. I have tried kind of wiping it away and it hasn't worked. I don't want to use anything too strong in case I end up kind of removing some of the underneath paint. Not a big deal to me. She also says Kuromi right underneath her skirt, and her dress has little stars all around it. Very cute. I do like the lollipop as well. I just wish these came already attached to the figure itself without having to like lay it on top. The next one's one of my favorites. So this Kuromi has some stars on her ears. She has a purple little witch hat with a blue candy accessory there, and she's holding a skull lollipop. This is another kind of component that gets plugged. At least this one has a little hole in her hand, and that's where it stays for the most part. Sometimes it does fall off, but I noticed that, you know, obviously there's more grip to that, so it's more likely to stay in place versus what I was dealing with the longer lollipop. So I prefer these better. Again, she says Kuromi in the back. She has a cute little tail. She's just perfection. I love her. She screams Halloween to me. And once again, I am so excited for that season, that holiday, just everything about fall I love, except lately it's been very mild where I live, and I think a lot of that has to do with climate change. We are down to the last 2 figures, still no chaser, so we're gonna see if we even get that. But this is Kuromi. She is smiling, she is winking, she has a cute little candy purse, and then she also has mismatching candy bows on her head. Adorable. I love her. There's really not much to say about all these figures. It's just so much fun to do this, especially the moment of opening it up and stuff. And the reason I didn't do live openings, at least with this series, is because I also like to film them for my reels and YouTube Shorts, and it's hard to do that without each camera showing up, like a little inception moment. But let me know down below if you would prefer for me to do these kinds of things where I'm opening them live on camera, like for YouTube instead of just the shorts, because I can definitely make a compromise with the next box we end up picking out. I'm probably gonna do some polls on Instagram to decide what is next. I kind of prefer buying them in bulk now versus every other couple days at the store. I think that adds up a little bit more with like taxes and stuff living in New York City. But this Kuromi's cute. She looks like she's ready to go trick-or-treating. Last but not least, this would be the indicator whether I have a chaser or just one of the main figures in the collection. And it was one of the main figures. No chaser, but that's fine. I've only ever gotten one chaser from literally any blind box I've ever tried. Even before filming content for YouTube, I used to have a lot of blind boxes from like Kid Robot, or I don't even know, like just a bunch of different brands and franchises. But I've never gotten a chaser before except for the Kuromi birthday one where it's like her and a birthday cake. That was the best moment of my life. I was so happy. So I'm not too bummed that I didn't get the chaser for this one, but I'm just gonna put the chaser up here because it is quite beautiful, because it's just kind of like she's like standing up and like jumping in the air or something. I think it's nice. But the one that I did get was Kuromi in a candy jar, and I had a feeling that she was gonna have difficulties kind of being in here, so you can see me kind of struggling to get her to stand flat. So I ended up removing a ball afterwards just so she could sit a little bit better. But it's a bunch of different pastel colored balls. I guess they're supposed to represent candy, and she just sits right on top. And there's her little sidekick friend. I forgot, or is that her sister? I swear I looked at the show finally. Like, I've actually been watching clips and stuff, and I think it's super entertaining, but I always forget. So I'm just gonna put this here so I can finally have the information and hope that it sticks in my head so that I'm not constantly like, what's this little creature's name? Because it's very cute, but I just don't know. So yeah, this is the final figure in the series. I'm really happy with it. I have to find a way to display these. I just don't want to put up a ton of shelving in the place that I'm at just because I don't live here. I mean, I don't live here. It's rented. I rather a bookcase, but if you've stuck around for my Squishmallow journeys, you know that these ceilings are a little bit slanted, so I can't have furniture that is too tall. So that's kind of why I've been having an issue with my Squishmallows as well. And of course I'd have an issue with my blind boxes because I'm just running out of space. But we're going to figure it out. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about blind boxes. Do you buy them? Do you buy them in bulk? Do you just buy them individually? Do you go for one set before you go to the next one? Because I jump around a lot. I don't know, like I like to try it all, and when I'm trying it all I'm less likely obviously to get doubles or duplicates and stuff like that. So far I've been very lucky that I haven't gotten any when it comes to like the Kuromi Sanrio or the My Melody ones. I have not gotten any doubles yet, knock on wood, but I've also haven't been buying a lot of them from each series. So I would love to complete the Earl Rose one or the tea one, whatever, just because it's so beautiful, and I love how much they weigh. Like there's something about that weight that just to me makes it so much more worth it. But once again, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you soon with another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will have all my social media linked down below. I am BunnyJanie on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok. Not that I really use it that much, but I am there, so we'll see. Catch me there in between my uploads, and until next time, stay safe out there, stay hydrated, sunscreen, and all that good stuff. Until next time, bye.